ABS-CBN Sports proudly presents the Adamson Lady Falcons,
Founded off that bubble.
the Ateneo Lady Eagles,
They use that a lot in game number one.
the De La Salle Lady Spikers,
It is Lastimosa again.
the FEU Lady Camaros,
Power hit right there. That they
the UP Lady Maroons,
6-5 is the score lamang po ang UE. May
the
butas
UU Lady Warriors,
Nebrida with an ox.
Paratigla again.
the UST Tigresses,
Yeah, awesome guys.
the NU Lady Bulldogs.
Trapped by Garrett.
This is the UAAP Season 75 Women's Volleyball Tournament.
Happy New Year, everybody! We ring in 2013 with the continuing coverage on Studio 23 of Season 75 of the UAAP's Volleyball Tournament, brought to you by ABS-CBN Sports. And today we've got a couple of good ones for you earlier on today. UST winning over UE. This is the main event this Saturday afternoon. The 2 and 3 National University Lady Bulldogs will take on the 1 and 3 Far Eastern University Lady Tamaraos with a new look on the bench. We'll be talking about a little later on the coverage. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. Ako po si Eric Lipan, kasama si Mosey Ravena.
Well, good afternoon to all of you. Welcome back to our volleyball fans out there. And again, the continuation of Season 75.
Alright, ngayon pong pagbabalik natin on the first weekend of 2013. Let's give you a look at the team standings as of today to see where your favorite teams are so far in Season 75.
Well, as you said, National University in the middle of the pack with 2 and 3. Far Eastern University with only 1 win so far this season and 3 losses. So, yung new look na sinasabi mo, yan siguro yung dahilan, ano? And later we will discuss that as we go through our coverage.
Now for National University sitting at 2 and 3 in the standings, a lot of people expected a better year from them, especially with the addition of Dindin Santiago. They've had a couple of good games, but their last 2 games before closing out 2012 weren't as expected by many of their fans. This was their last game against De La Salle University.
Well, we say that we expect something from the Lady Bulldogs. Why? Because we see that it is really a new team with Dindin Santiago in the team. Nagkaroon ng more firepower ang National U. And yun nga lang yung end game again is in question. Yung who will take the shots. And Dindin cannot work alone. She has to have the help of Pablo, and Chen Reyes is doing a good job, pretty good job. But yun sa offensive thrust nila, kailangan tulong-tulong pa rin ng National University. As you can see here, the statistics in that last game, look at them. You know, it was a sorry loss for NU. Why? Because yung mga games previous to this, nakita natin silang lumaban with the other teams. But in this game, La Salle totally controlling the game, and look at NU, 19 points lang ang pinaka mataas na nakuha nila in the third set, and 3-setter lang natapos sa game. And look at the spikes of DLSU. Hindi nga nila kinailangan to have more spikes, only 29 coming from DLSU. NU having only 20 in spite of Dindin Santiago. Alam mo, in that game, she was really spiking it even from the back row. Lahat ginagawa niya. And the blocking department, these are the 2 best blocking team in the land today. 8 for DLSU and only 6 for NU. Eh, yung errors, hindi ba talaga? Kaya natalong NU, just too many errors in that game. They weren't their usual, parang celebrating NU squad. Napansin namin ni Boom dito sa game na to na medyo tumahimik sila ng konti. At their fans, diba, napansin natin ibang-iba yung look ng Lady Bulldogs. They were parang jolly when they entered the court. And pag naglalaro sila, parang happy volleyball palagi. But in this game, it was a totally different NU Lady Bulldogs.
This 3-0 huge egg that was laid by National University comes at the tail end of a 5-set loss against Ateneo. Kaya tatlo na po yung talo nila. And they didn't expect that, especially after Dindin Santiago sat out a couple of years and in anticipation of this huge year with National University. She did not disappoint up until today, but yun nga, tulad na sabi mo, Mosey, she can't do it all by herself.
That's right. You know, in spite of Dindin Santiago having 12 points in that game, being the second leading scorer here in the UAAP, we kind of expected more from Dindin. Pero dun sa game na yun, it was really, yeah, she had a hard time getting a perfect set. Ibang-iba talaga from her previous games. But again, naging iba rin naman talaga ang look ng NU because of Dindin Santiago. So let's see if nagkaroon na ng adjustment on their part, especially in the offensive department.
After losing in their first game against Adamson, nanalo ng dalawang sunod ang NU and then lost 2 straight. So it's been a story of ups and downs para sa buong National University Lady Bulldogs. Let's see right now the thoughts of Dindin Santiago and how they're going to bounce back after these 2 straight losses. She had a chat earlier with Apple David.
Dindin, you ended the year 2012 with back-to-back losses against La Salle and Ateneo. Anong masasabi mo tungkol doon?
First, hindi namin expected na matatalo kasi Ateneo, Lasal, talagang pinaghandaan namin. And yung sa Lasal, ayun yung pinaka-worst game na nangyari na tinatanong namin bawat isa yung team namin na anong nangyari, bakit ganun yung kinalabasan namin. Then, bilang captain ball, pagkakamali ko lang doon, hindi ko nadala yung team ko. At saka sabi ni Coach, yung laging pinapaalala sa amin ni Coach na matuto kami sa mga pagkakamali namin, then maging humble pa rin kami. Then this time, kailangan namin bumangon para ma-meet namin yung goal ng team namin.
Speaking of pagbangon, yung 2013, ano sa tingin niyo yung dapat yung gawin to start the year with a win?
Siguro kailangan namin gawin, mag-focus, i-sacrifice namin yung mga dapat namin sacrifice, at saka hard work. Tsaka more bonding pa siguro sa team kasi minsan may mga misunderstanding, kaya siguro may mga problema na dumadating na nadadala rin namin sa court. So, yun, mga dapat namin baguhin. Tsaka mag-focus po talaga.
So thank you very much, Dindin, and good luck sa game mamaya. Eric?
All right, thank you, Apple. Dindin Santiago and her thoughts about how she thinks NU can bounce back from that 2-game losing streak. Ngayon, pag-usapan naman natin ang Far Eastern University Lady Tamaraos, a team that's also struggling against the very proud heritage of the school in terms of volleyball competition. Let's take a look at the last game. That was against Adamson, a game we all thought was going to be a pretty well matched up game, pero it didn't come out that way. And obviously, Adamson coming away with a clean win.
That's right. We all expected the full stretch of that game against Adamson, but Adamson stunned FEU, took total control of the game, and FEU never bounced back, never had the adjustment, and sorry loss in 3 sets. It was a fast, quick loss for FEU.
Tingnan natin yung mga numbers in that game that yun nga, we all expected to be much closer than the score tells us.
Yes, and look at the scores of FEU. Again, not getting over that, passing over that 18-point mark. And we do not see FEU often, very often with these kind of games. And look at the statistics in that game. FEU only producing 23 spikes. Imagine less than 10 every set, diba? So, yun lang yun every set. And yung blocking, of course, Adamson winning it. And yung opponent errors not so much, but it's really the offense of FEU that's having a hard time, at least in that last game.
For FEU, the only silver lining in that loss was the performance of Rosemary Vargas. She was again another solid 10 points in attacks for this very powerful spiker from FEU.
Well, you know, Rose Vargas should really embrace the fact that she will be the go-to girl this season for FEU. She has to lift the team if they want to win and have more wins here in the season 75.
Now we'll get to find out how Rose Vargas, how her role, the other players' roles will change today as you look at the numbers of Vargas.
That's why we expected quite more numbers from Rose. It was 10 points, okay, but again, they really need to have a leader in this squad. And ako, malamang yan, dapat si Rose Martin.
Speaking of leadership, Mosey, we mentioned earlier a new look on the bench para sa Far Eastern University. Lady Tamaraos, there's a coaching change para sa kanila. For more about that, let's listen to this interview by Judy Sarrell from the athletic director of FEU, Mark Molina.
Sir Mark, Happy New Year po.
Happy New Year, Judy.
Dahil po bagong taon po, nabalitaan po natin na there are sudden changes po sa team natin. Ano-ano po ba yun? At paki-explain naman po.
Well, FPU has decided to change our coaching staff starting today's game. So, Coach Nes Pamilar will no longer handle the team starting today. He will be replaced by Coach Kid Santos. So, we're hopeful kasi si Coach Kid Santos, he's been with FPU practically forever. Although he retired from coaching a few years ago, he's been a consultant with us the last few years. He's a legend as far as coaching volleyball is concerned. So we asked him to take over the team for the remainder of the season because we were not pleased with the performance of the team thus far. We thought the team was overachieving, especially in our last 2 games against Adamson and LaSalle where we only lost straight sets. So parang the team wasn't improving anymore. So we decided to make a change and Coach Kid will take over. As I mentioned, hopefully wala masyadong adjustments because Coach Kid has been with these players from recruitment until in building this team, and he's got a lot of experience. So that's it. So for today, until the end of the season, it will be Coach Kid Santos handling the team.
Thank you, Sir Mark. Eric?
From the Philoil Flying V Arena here in San Juan with match number 20 in the women's division of your Season 75 UAAP Volleyball Tournament. Officiating this match, first referee, Yul Venosa, international referee. Second referee, Dante Malasarte, national referee. Now introducing the starters for both teams. First, for this year's UAAP hosts, the National University Lady Bulldogs. Number 2, Ivy Perez. Number 1, Desiree Dada. Number 11, Myla Pablo. Number 8, Kai Nepomuceno. Number 16, team captain, Dindin Santiago. Number 9, Aiko Sweet Urdas. Their libero, number 12, Jen Reyes. And the head coach of the Lady Bulldogs, Francis Vicente. And now here are the starters for the FEU Lady Tamaraos. Number 8, Sari Dawson. Number 12, team captain Giselle C. Number 9, Mary Palma. Number 5, Rosemary Vargas. Number 2, Majorie Rojas. Number 15, Gwyneth Eulalio. Their libero, number 1, Christine Agno. And the head coach of the Lady Tamaraos, Nes Pamilar.
National University, the best spiking and best serving team in Season 75, will take on a team that's raised 29 championship banners in the UAAP Volleyball Tournament.
Dami.
Grabe, ano? I mean,
Yep.
it's such a proud heritage para sa FEU. And if you play for the green and gold of the Tamaraos, you know what you're playing for. You know the history behind that uniform. So you play with pride. And now, as announced by Mark Molina, Coach Kid Santos, the consultant in terms of volleyball matters para sa FEU, will call the shots in Nestor Pamilar's stead for the continuation of season 75. How huge is that change, Mosey, especially midstream? Although we can't really call it midstream, medyo maaga pa rin tayo sa ating first part of the season. Pero how big is that in the middle of a season?
Well, it's not so big because it's Coach Kid Santos. And Coach Kid Santos is the head of their volleyball program for siguro for the last 20-something years. So, he has been also coaching for FEU. So, dun sa 29 championships na yan, marami dyan may kinalaman si Coach Kid Santos. So, it's really not a big change.
And in terms also of plays and positioning and roles of the players, he will basically maintain the same kind of plays and the same kind of roles para sa mga players for FEU.
Well, that will be, of course, syempre kanya-kanyang coaching styles. But yung familiarization, nandyan yan between coach and the players. It's there because they always see Coach Kid anyway. And he would also teach them from time to time. And Coach Nes Pamilar, of course, played under Coach Kid Santos.
It's been a rough road para sa FEU in the last few days. A straight set loss against Adamson. And also a straight set loss against LaSalle. Those were their last two games. And that's gonna hurt them on NU side naman. The second to the last game, it was a close one. It was a 5-setter and they had a chance to win it against Ateneo. Pero yun nga, they bogged down all around, not just defensively nung laban nila against the defending champions, De La Salle University.
That's right. Sorry, lost on that Ateneo game. But yun hindi naka-recover agad ang NU and losing that game against the LSU.
2-all so far early here in set number 1. And Santiago, still her old self, knocking that one in and lamang ng isa. Ang NU 3-2 as we check in with Apple David.
After their back-to-back losses, losing hope is not the answer to winning, according to Coach Francis. They have to continue fighting. Losing may bring down their win-loss record, but definitely not their morale as a team and as individuals. A good news to start the year for NU is that their setter, Ivy Perez, is back in action. She's actually both nervous and excited to be playing today. Kinakabahan dahil ang tagal niyang walang laro and excited because she's back earlier than expected. You know what, Eric and Mosey, the Lady Bulldogs had no Christmas break. They had practices during the holidays at sabi pa ni Coach, pati diet ng players binantayan nilang mabuti to make sure that they're fit and prepared not just for this game but for this year. And as for their New Year's resolution, they all agreed na pag bumaba ang game ng isa, hindi sila magpapahawa. Instead, lalo pa silang magpupursige. Eric and Mosey?
Alright, thank you, Apple. Yun ang hindi natin nabantayan lahat, yung diet,
sila lang yan. Tapos na tayo dyan.
So they focused on their team despite the holidays, diet, practice, and not let each other down. Kung may isang mababa na player, everybody will pitch in to bring up the level of their play. And that's a very good, plan to start off 2013 for the Lady Bulldogs. A team with so much promise.
Yes, that's right. Kung individual play, when you look at the individual players, you know that this will become a really strong team. So yun na lang mga experiences and teamwork, yan na lang ang matutunan nila along the way.
Nepomuceno adds to the points of NU 5-3 here in set number 1 as we check in this time with Judy Sarel.
Eric and Mosey, hindi naging masyadong maganda ang umpisa ng season para sa Lady Tamaraws. Pero kasabay ng pagpapalit ng taon, maraming pagbabago din ang makikita natin sa kanila. The Lady Tamaraws aim to start 2013 on a high note as they play today against NU. According to Rosemary Vargas, the whole team is not that pleased with their last performances. That's why they didn't stop practicing the whole vacation. Sabi niya, nag-adjust kami sa attacks namin, depensa at sa kanya-kanya naming laro. Dahil gusto talaga naming bumawi. And Eric, dahil 2013 na, may New Year's resolution ang Lady Tamaraws. Yun ang ipanalo ang remaining games nila at lalong galingan sa second round. Eric and Mosey?
All right, thank you, Judy. It's never a far-fetched idea for a team like FEU to turn things around and ipanalo lahat ng remaining games because like what we talked about, malaki ang pride ng FEU. It's a long-standing tradition for them to win volleyball tournaments. Kaya it's part of their nature. It's part of the school to be a very, very good volleyball team.
That's right. And you're faced with adversities and along the way. Pero yun nga, because of the championship history, parang madali mong nalalampasan yan. And especially now, it can also really work for FEU because they have high respect for Coach Kid Santos, and now he's calling the shots. So, baka naman yun din, makabuti sa mga Lady Tamaraws.
Such a powerful player from the wing. Si Aiko Sweet Urdas adding to an already formidable lineup of open hitters. Si Pablo, Santiago, and Nepomuceno. I mean, this girl also is developing herself as a rookie to be one very, very good player.
So when you really look at the NU Bulldogs lineup, you know that this is going to be a strong team. We can baka nga just this season or eventually or next season, pero ngayon pa lang you can see ngayon yung ano na lang, yung working well together. That's why si Dindin mentioned gusto nila may bonding.
Bonding, ano?
Doon nagkakaroon, and it's part of a team game. Ganun talaga yon. Pero magandang maliit na problema yon as against individual skills.
Exactly. Santiago mixing it up, adding in a soft touch in there, and it's an 8-6 NU lead over FEU. Kit Kat break. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Day sort of for 2013 of our coverage of the women's volleyball tournament of season 75 of the UAAP. Ito pong naglalaban, National University and FEU. FEU with new head coach in Kid Santos today, replacing Nestor Pamilar. Dindin Santiago, still her old self, pouring in at least 3 points of the 8th of National University here in set number 1. Yan po si Kid Santos. And tulad nga nabanggit ni Mosey, not an unfamiliar, not a stranger para sa FEU because he's been there as a consultant, as head of volleyball operations, program. So, kilala rin siya ng mga players, and that trust is there, which is the most important thing if you're installing a new head coach sa iyong team.
That's right. And si Coach Kid, we all know him, nasa barkadahan ng mga volleyball geniuses dito sa Philippines, along with, of course, Coach Orgo Santa Maria, Emil Lontok, and a lot more. And kaya kilalang kilala na rin yan. And he has been with FEU for quite a long time.
Vargas clipping the tape of the net. Panalo sana siya sa joust, pero she touched the net that time, and that the point awarded to National University. 9-7 here in set number 1. 2 of the top 3 best scorers in season 75 from National University. Just an FYI to the viewers. Santiago is at number 2. Pablo is at number 3. Number 1, if you're wondering who it is, Alyssa Valdez of Ateneo. Pero that goes to show you kung gaano kalakas ang firepower ng NU when 3 of the top, or make that 2 of the top 3 galing sa kanilang school. Ano?
And yun na nga, you would see Nepomuceno from time to time, but also score some for the Lady Bulldogs.
Nepomuceno ranked number 3 best blocker, right behind Maraño and Reyes of LaSalle. That also speaks volumes of the improvement defensively ni Kai Nepomuceno in the game. Perez is back after injuring her thumb.
And sabi nga nila parang napaaga pa yung paglalaro niya ngayon, and which is a welcome treat for Coach Francis Vicente. Nahirapan din siya nung mga last 2 games niya, especially that he was up against Ateneo and De La Salle. So, nawalang legit setter. Although yung setter naman niya, okay lang, steady lang naman. But of course, Perez was really parang molded to be the first setter, and siguro siya yung mas nakakaalam ng plays, more or less.
Of course, if you lose part of your starting lineup, malaking bagay nun.
But you have to remember, si Salibad last year,
That was
really the starting setter for Coach Francis Vicente also.
Both teams trading points dito sa set number 1. 9-11 right now as Vargas getting ready to serve. coming off a 10-point performance against Adamson. And that new look serve as well para kay Vargas. A tip by Santiago. Free ball para sa NU. Underhand set. Ordaz. Yes.
Once again, Ordaz scoring it for NU.
Nice idea para kay Ordaz to last minute change the type of shot she's going to deliver. Faking everyone sa lineup ng FEU.
And you like that when you're a coach, you can see that she was reading the defense before going to her offense.
Hindi lang yung halabira, no?
Yes. Dawson on the attack.
FEU keeping it close here in set number 1, which is what you like. Each set is sort of like a marathon. Kailangan mong dumikit ng dumikit, huwag kang papaiwan because it's tough to catch up. Especially if you're in this kind of a game as Santiago.
Perfect connection there between Santiago and Perez.
Head and shoulders above the defense.
Serves the second look. Look at this. Perfect height for Dindin.
Right before the defense even reacts to the play. Nandito na yung bola.
Kaya ang hirap palitan yung setter because like Perez, gamay na gamay niya kung ano yung height dapat kay Dindin because it's not easy to set Dindin up because he's very tall. So it's not your usual quick height. Normally kasi ang quick siguro, ang ano nga niyan eh, literally no, 2 inches above the net. Pero kay Dindin, you cannot do that, of course, di ba? So, should be higher.
Because she's standing still, she is already 2 inches above the net. So,
i-add up mo ba yan? So, you know, kailangan perfect timing and the height is really important. So, yung connection na yan, dahil sa dami na lang talaga ng times and sa practice, sa daming beses yung ginagawa yan.
11 serving 14. Push by Ordaz. Dawson. That was off tangent.
Trying to go off speed. A little bit wide for Dawson.
These errors hurting FEU right now. They were within 1 or 2 points kanina. Well, all throughout the start of set number 1. Pero ngayon, humihiwalay na ang NU. 15 serving 11. Perez to Pablo.
Pablo. Look at her go. She had direction where she wanted that ball. That's what you like about her.
16-11 set number 1 in favor of NU. Kit Kat break. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Francis Vicente calling the shots para sa Lady Bulldogs of National University, enjoying a 5-point lead here in set number 1. Myla Pablo putting NU at 16 points to 11 of FEU. Pablo already in her 2nd year. Ordaz is a rookie.
What a rookie. Pakalakas ng loob and really an athlete or a volleyball player that we can look at. Kaya ngayon lang spectacular na even next year, lalo pa siguro, just like Eliza Valdez.
And you can really tell which ones are the athletes and which ones are, you know, are just part of the team because they have the skills, and which ones are really born with, you know, genes to play competitive volleyball. And Ordaz is definitely, Aiko Sweet Ordaz is definitely one of them. Dawson. Perez sets it up. From the back row, Dindin Santiago. Here's Dawson again. Basically a free ball para sa NU. Pablo hammers that home.
Pablo liking that hit.
A few minutes gone by. FEU hindi pa nakakascore. Tumawag ng timeout si Coach Santos. Will check in with FEU.
Step lang. Humihiga na naman kayo.
Igabangon na naman ang gagawin natin yan. Ha? Step tayo, then taas ang bola. Kaya nga pumasok dyan para ikaw rumisi, para yung pa kasama mo. Ano ka? Gusto mo kailangan maglilibero para ikaw lang rumisi. Step tayo. Okay? Sige, konti lang yan, oh. Kaya natin yan. Sige, tsaga lang, tsaga sa block.
Just 2 points after the technical timeout. Tumawag agad ng timeout ulit new head coach Kid Santos para sa FEU. And you see, he may try to pass it off as kaya yan, malapit lang yan. Pero obviously, there's a bit of concern here.
Yeah.
Kasi that's 7 points you're going to
That's right.
try to catch up to.
And then you're going towards the tail end of the set.
Free ball para sa NU. Underhand set. Here's Dindin. Bang. Dawson.
Agdon getting that well, but this time, one step late for that reception.
The height of Perez combined with Dadang as she returns to the lineup really causing problems para sa opensa ng FEU, no?
Actually, that's one of the biggest advantage of Coach Francis Vicente, that he has a tall setter in Perez. And who is an attacking setter too. Magbibigyan ng regalo. Papaluin yan. But ang regalo, napunta muna kay Pablo. As you see her take this one. And again, look at Pablo. May direction eh. When she hits the ball, she wants to put it in a spot. Alam mo, hindi lang palo ng palo.
3 straight points para sa NU after the timeout by Coach Kid Santos. 21-11 right now is the hole that FEU dug themselves into. So it seems like NU is going to be coasting to an easy set 1 victory here in the main event. Make that 22-11 now. As you look at Giselle C. Looking at the scoreboard and trying to figure out what happened in a span of about 3.5 minutes.
Ang bilis.
It changed from a 2-point deficit to
an 11 point.
11 points. Make that 12 now.
Yep.
23-11 right now. A timeout on the floor. So take a look at Desiree Dadang. Join in the scoring party. Pakinggan naman natin Francis Vicente of NU in this huddle.
Maghiwalay. Okay? Bantayan nyo muna yung area doon habang nagte-service yung isa. Kailangan huwag kayo magtabi. Kumalat kayo ng konti. Okay? Kumalat kayo ng konti kasi nasa service area. Ganong katagal papunta doon? Medyo matagal-tagal ng konti. Kaya bantayan nyo muna. Okay? National!
Coasting along here in set number 1. And what you see about NU is they really didn't do anything special.
Yeah,
They were just as aggressive as they should have been. It's FEU, hindi pa nila nakakuha yung kailangang depensa na uwi nila, no?
Yes, alam mo hindi solid yung movements. Laging may tentative movements coming from FEU, from offense to defense. And you can even hear the coaching staff parang shouting directions on what to do per play. Diba? So, well, again, they're sort of starting from, hindi naman scratch, but of course, si Coach Kid will probably inject in some new plays because sabi nga kanina ni Mark Molina, parang something's not ticking, di ba? Something's not right. So, and I'm sure there's an infusion of new things for FEU.
Well, the last 4 points have not been pretty para sa FEU. And the last point was an over-reception on a good serve by NU. And what a walloping FEU got on their first set here. 25-11, National University winning over FEU. Set number 2 coming up right after these. NU over FEU in set number 1. And take a look at some of the highlights.
Well, in set number 1, Eric, it was full control for the Lady Bulldogs from the get-go. And a lot of varieties in their offense. And Myla Pado coming to play. Even Dindin Santiago. He's also Kylie Pomoceno with that solid block. And Ordaz, just many kinds of attack from the tips, the heavy, powerful spikes and just doing it all for the Lady Bulldogs, and NU working so well in that first set. While on the other side, baliktad na baliktad. Total, hindi naman disarray, but you can sense na yung nagkakapaan sila inside the court. Well, maybe because of the new coach, na not so new naman, bagong luma si Coach Kid Santos. But again, I'm sure they will make their adjustments. And you can see that more than doubling the attack points of FEU with NU with 15 and 17 only for FEU. Block points, once again, NU getting 2-0 for FEU. So, ang FEU will really have to make those little adjustments because unang-una hindi pa nga sila nakaka-attack. Oh, and belated happy birthday to Marika Pamilya, Bugoy Trilon, UAAP volleyball supporter. Aba, nandito talaga to watch the game live.
Is there a special friend in the house
Ay!
for
Ay!
Bugoy?
Si Larry ang tatanungin natin dyan.
Well, Larry, our floor director, usually has all the buzz
Information.
about stuff like that. We only talk volleyball on the air.
Yes. Oo. Si Larry na yung mga ganyan.
Yes, the showbiz stuff. So 1-0 NU over FEU. Let's see the adjustments made by new head coach Kid Santos here. Unforced error on the part of Dindin. A good sign if you're FEU.
Giselle C on the line to serve for FEU. Well, Giselle will be an integral part in kung paano mabibilis ang adjustment. Magiging mabilis ang adjustment nitong FEU team.
One thing you wonder, Mosey, about FEU is the fact that they don't have a shortage of offensive players.
Yes.
Magaling ang setter, Giselle C. You've got Gwyneth Eulalio. You've got Rosemary Vargas. Ang dami nilang pwedeng pagkuhanan ng puntos, ano? Pero
Right.
Adrian Rojas is there in the lineup as well. So you're wondering, how can't they make things gel the way Adamson keeps on gelling despite new additions, subtractions in terms of players na graduate na, they still maintain that level of competency, you know?
I am pretty sure and confident that in time, very soon, itong FEU squad will have that, yung gelling, because they've been playing for quite a long time now. And yun lang nga siguro, nanibago lang, bagong mukha. Hindi naman bago, but of course, iba pa rin yung si Coach Ness na matagal na nilang kasama. But Coach Kid will for sure have that program in mind. And then, it's the same program for sure. May mga konting diferensya lang in the coaching style. But, babalik rin yan dun sa nila. Their real, yung path nila would be the same for sure.
2-all on that check ball na galing kay Dindin Santiago. That was a little behind Dawson. And
she was under that ball. So, trajectory was just to go up.
di pa rin nagkakaamuyan masyado, no? Giselle C and Dawson. Di pa rin niya alam kung anong favored set ni Dawson. And Dawson likewise, hindi niya alam kung gaano kataas.
Saka nauna siya dun sa approach
Sa
So,
bola.
wala na eh. Hindi na nakapag-fade away. But this time, Dawson making good.
That's what happens when she gets the kind of set that she wants. A quick point para sa FEU. 3-all in set number 2. Let's check in with Apple David.
Mas may intensity, mas matalino at mas may tapang. Yan ang nilalaro ng NU. Bawat player gustong manalo at bawat isa sa kanila gustong makabawi. Kitang-kita sa mga mukha ng Lady Bulldogs na porsigido silang simula ng taon ng may panalo. At higit sa lahat, nag-e-enjoy sila sa court. Paalala lang ni Coach Francis, dahan-dahan lang. Huwag nating madaliin yung game. Tamang tempo at timing sa bawat opensa at depensa. Huwag mag-alinlangan sa mga ginagawa nyo. And lastly, continue to be unpredictable. Eric and Mosey?
All right, thanks, Apple. I think the last part of Apple's report was the most important thing. Is be
Yes,
unpredictable,
that's
because that's what they were in set number 1. Hindi malaman ng FEU. Mahina ba ibabato? Saan ba manggagaling? Gaano kalakas? Sino papalo?
And that's what you get when you have a really strong team where everybody can contribute. Kasi ang NU, they can even afford to give Dindin Santiago the back row attack na consistently. So ganun kadami yung options nila.
And a one-time go-to girl, Maricar Nepomuceno or Kai Nepomuceno has been coming up with other ways to make herself an integral part of the team, and that's through blocking us. She is number 3 in blocking in the entire tournament coming into today's game. Kasi nga, dami ng dumagdag. Andiyan na nga sila Urdas, andiyan na si Pablo, and of course, Dindin Santiago.
And napansin na namin, I think si Nepomuceno is now more comfortable with her role. Last year kasi parang siya yung naging pressure to score for NU. But now, parang she blends in so well pag marami sila, diba? So, you can see that more relaxed.
Less pressure off her shoulders.
Less pressure, playing better. Ayun pa, may ibang pang aspect, diba? Like the blocking aspect.
2-point lead for NU here in set number 2. Dadang is rejected at the net.
Well, another player for Coach Kidd is Eulalio, who can really help him get those points. Na kailangan din si Giselle. At this point, I think, kailangan niyang mapinpoint kung sino yung mga players that will give her points. Well, you don't like that happening. Pero at least offensively, yun ang kailangan gawin muna ni Giselle.
Eulalio was developing to be a great middle hitter
yes.
when she was starting out. You
middle
wonder,
blocker.
Middle blocker. Pero you wonder, as she progressed in the UAAP, her role has lessened as of late. 8-5, biggest lead in the second set para sa NU. Kit Kat break. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. In 2013, now season 75 of the UAAP's volleyball tournament, and itong NU looking very good to even up yung win-loss record nila today with a solid performance in set number 1. 25-11, if I'm not mistaken, was the final score there, and dito lamang sila ng tatlo. And it's not even the lead, it's the way they're controlling this set, itong set number 2. It's pretty much the same way they controlled set number 1.
And plus also, you can see from their movement inside the court, even in defense and offense, napaka-smooth. Wala masyadong errors, hindi nagkakagulo sa loob.
Maritoni Basas down the line, gets away from the blockers this time. Great hustle by the Lady Tamaraos to keep that one alive. Give Basas a second try. That's what they need more of, because napansin natin nung laban ng NU against Ateneo, it was the relentless defense of Ateneo na medyo parang napagod. The likes of Pablo, the likes of Santiago, na the ball kept coming back.
Yes. Towards the end, parang siguro naging confident rin sila yung sa offense nila. But nung bumalik ang Ateneo, they were challenging Ateneo. Pero nung naka-respond ang Ateneo, naka-adjust dun sa defense nila, dun nagkagulo. Dun nag-start yung problem ng NU.
Nawala yung confidence that they had earlier.
The spunk.
Miss or disconnect between C and Palma. This is where you say na yun nga kulang pa talaga yung gelling nitong FEU team on the floor. Little kiss for good luck from Perez. 10 serving 6. Pretty solid serve for Perez. Basas keeps it alive. Free ball para sa NU.
Oh, combination play now, and NU gets that by the check ball.
Medyo napaaga ang paghihiwalay nitong NU over FEU. Tumawag ng timeout si Coach Kid Santos. Will check in with FEU.
Lang naman ang kukunin natin Paano tayo makaka-atake? Pina-receive niyo si Rose. Si Rose gusto doon dadalhin na receive para siya rin ang papalo. Dalhin niyo sa harap para makakuha ng konti ang quicker. Wala tayo makuha sa quick. Hindi na palo, dapat na-over natin. Simple lang. Huwag niyo pa-receive si Rose. Timing. Ha? Para makapwesto si Rose ng maayos sa palo.
You hear that desire from the players as well, especially towards the end of the huddle. Gusto rin nilang manalo, and desperation on the voice of Coach Kid Santos. Athletic Director Mark Molina looking on intently at Lady Tamaraos and how they will progress with the new head coach.
Yep, and of course, it's a big decision on their part too, di ba? Hindi naman madaling decision yan, especially ongoing yung tournament. But of course, the athletic directors and the school management would just always want the best for every team, kung anumang sport yan.
Coach Santos wanted Vargas to hit, pero Vargas medyo napadikit siya ng konti dun sa far side of the court, the top side of your TV. Kaya outside yung bola. Perez has been serving for quite a while and naputo na rin yung streak niya at the service area with a service error. 7-12.
Well, now,
FEU on top.
FEU, in spite of just having two spikers now in front, but actually it's a full lineup with Dawson there. And the two tall girls nandyan sa harap ngayon. So let's see if FEU could string up some points from those two girls.
To the viewers, Moji, as you look at Myla Pablo again, overpower everyone here. It may seem to them that it's just a lot of too much aggressiveness, too much power on the side of NU and walang maisagot ang FEU. Is that the correct assessment as of this point in the game?
Well, in the last time out, narinig naman natin si Coach Kidd was saying yun ngang depensa. So they cannot get those receives, yung kasi dyan nagsisimula lahat eh. So maaaring dahil malakas din naman kasi yung offense ng
Yung
NU.
palo talaga, no? Malalakas yung palo. All right, let's for more about FEU, let's check in with Judy Sarel.
Coach Kidd was a bit disappointed with the performance of the Lady Tams today. He highlighted the need to receive. Sabi niya, wala tayong aatakihin kung walang receive. Palo lang kayo ng palo eh. Wala namang nagagawang puntos. Also, he reminded them to do their individual jobs on court. Dagdag niya, abangan niyo yung bola, huwag umatras para walang drop ball. Eric?
Thanks, Judy. Despite all of the instructions, advice, things to do, it's snowballing towards the wrong direction para sa FEU right now. 14-8, but that serve from Pablo, wow, way off.
Pati dun sa serve, medyo na-swipe naman. Diniin pa rin. So, that went wide for Myla Pablo. So, free point for FEU.
They should take advantage of these 3 points. Buti na lang, relaxed. A little bit too relaxed ang NU right now because of this kind of lead. And Perez has had 2 setting errors already in the last minute or so. So, ito, lumalapit ulit ang deficit para sa FEU. They should really take advantage of these free points. And medyo umapak siguro sa akselenador ng konti, and try and catch up with National University.
Aside dun sa report nga ni Judy, sabi ni Coach Kidd, kailangan yung drop balls na sasagot. So, from that line, naiintindihan ni Coach Kidd na medyo malalakas yung palo ng NU. So, he's letting that go. Pero yung mga drop balls, they should really watch out for that, diba? Hindi naman pwedeng pati yung drop balls, hindi pa rin makukuha.
Perez with her 3rd setting error. And FEU is within 3. Underhand set from Perez to Urdas. Let's see what she does. They go to Basas. Basas punches it in. She may not look like she has power in those arms, pero she delivers the points when needed.
And look at her challenge, the blockers of NU. Making good. There's enough power to penetrate that block.
Medyo hiwalay din yung blockers that time for NU, So 12-14, pero FEU shooting themselves in the foot with that service error from Vargas. That was a golden opportunity to be within 1, pero now the lead is again 2 para sa NU. Make that 3 points. Over reception there, but Basas not at the right position.
Right, error on that one.
Wasted opportunity para sa FEU. 2 unforced errors that time gives a 4-point lead to NU. 16-12. Kit Kat break. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Anton Montinola on the left side of your screen. a board member of the UAAP from FEU, and of course Mark Molina, we introduced him earlier, athletics director of FEU, made the big decision to let go of Coach Pamilar and install Kid Santos as head coach of the Lady Tamaraws. It's still a wait and see game how the Lady Tamaraws will respond so far today. As you look at the Lady Warriors, Coach Dalistan, Boy Dalistan there enjoying the games after losing today
Yeah,
to
but
UST.
to UST, it was a long three-setter. Di ba? Haba.
Yeah, it's a
Even
long three-setter.
Kahit na 3 sets lang, but UE, again, they're old, pesky defensive selves.
Santiago changing her mind at the last second. Perez with the easy over. Dawson will set it up to Pasas, is rejected. C, back set, Dawson. Dawson rejected by Urdas. Nothing going right for FEU. The only points FEU's been getting is unforced errors from Perez, from the other Lady Bulldogs.
That's right, and you can clearly see from here the defensive pattern of NU really working so well. Basang-basa.
No connection between C and Eulalio. Here's Dawson. Picked up. Pablo from the back row. That's just long.
Well, kung si Pablo, ma-develop niya pa yung back row attack niya, pareho na sila ni Dindin. Now, talagang ang dami ng problema ng kalaban ng NU.
That's going to be a nightmare on a daily basis for opponents. Baniel checking in for the first time para sa FEU. Although despite the lack of cohesion ng FEU in this in this whole match, they're just down by 4.
Well, you have to remember, wala namang pinalitan sa team, di ba? It's the coach na napalitan, although yun na nga, hindi naman bago sa kanila si Coach Kid. So, ano lang yan, it's more of yung, I think, yung gulat lang or yung nanibago ng konting-konti, but they will certainly go back to how they are and even maybe become better, especially with Coach Kid there. Alam naman natin, Coach Kid is such a teacher. In fact, Assistant Coach Edget Mabayad also came from FEU.
Yeah, the men's
so
division.
recently, yes.
But obviously for the fans, they want FEU to win now. They want it here and now. And yun din ang gusto mangyari ni Anton Montinola and Mark Molina.
Well, kahit magpahinga yung FEU, 29 championships. Medyo malaylay. I think ang UST, if I'm not mistaken, 14. So yun yung closest.
Wow, that's the closest?
Yes. Kaya na-afford yata
and for you to say that, a UST player, that speaks highly of you, Mosey. For you to admit na ganun kalayo yung agwat ninyo ng FEU. Time out on the floor. Let's check in with NU this time.
Ginagawa mo tradisyon na service na dito mo kinukuha. Binabago mo, magbabago lahat yan. Okay, ano ulit ang gagawin ninyo? Floor defense, receive, huwag masyadong subo sa net. Okay? Lagyan ng loop. Anong gagawin mo? Pag ganyan mo, iangat mo lang. Pailalim ka, pailalim, pa-scoop. Okay? Pasok sa quick ka, pasok agad sa quick. National. I want 0 tempo quick.
Coach Francis Vicente, just very hands-on in everything, refining even the most minute moves ng mga players and how they receive the ball and how kung saan ilalagay yung bola, gaano kataas, gaano kalakas. Despite this 7-point advantage, 20-13 in set number 2, and a 1-0 cushion in this match.
Well, sometimes that really works, for teams like, lalo na yung mga nasa UAAP level, na you're able to teach them in a game time, di ba? So, nagagawa yan ni Coach Francis because nga, lamang siya in this game so far. So, ang ganda rin nun because parang point by point, nasasabi mo, nako-correct mo, or at least, nagagawa mo yung mga gusto mong gawin dati na yung mga secret plays, mga combination plays na nakatago pa dyan. But of course, again, FEU naman, ang gusto lang nila dito is yung ma-overcome na nila itong first game na okay, bago lahat, okay, back to business.
Perez to Urdas. He had to chase after that. Good save by Reyes, the libero of NU. Baniel will set it up. Palma. Santiago could not keep it alive.
The very young Palma on that attack gets the point. They're actually 5 points down lang naman in this set. So, let's see. But they have to string up some points now.
Yeah, they can't afford a, a give and go sort of a game here.
See the combination play coming out. This time Ordaz on that differential. But FU was ready for that. They had the triple block. And they knew Ordaz was going to finish that combination play.
It's just that there seems like there are so many holes sa floor defense ng FEU that's being exploited right now by NU. Ano? Good block by Dadang. 22-15. Back to a 7-point advantage. Tail end of set number 2. Just a push from Rojas. Pablo. That's too
Not enough
long.
spin. Yep, not enough spin. Trying to ask for a check. No, says our first referee whose mom is celebrating his 75th birthday
Wow,
today. Nanay
congratulations.
Pasita Benyosa, the mom of Yul Benyosa. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. A push by Dadang off that set given to her by Perez. Nice save by Perez. Underhand set for Pablo down the line. Yes. And is this the point in time, Mosey, for NU if you're the Lady Bulldogs? Yung mga experimental plays labas na?
Yes, well, it will really give them that edge and that killer instinct, diba? Which is what Coach Francis is trying to develop with the girls. Yun ang naging problema dun sa Ateneo game. That killer instinct, that closing out, diba?
Nice save by Pablo. With such an advantage, yung mga plays you have, you only do in practice. Labas yung ngayon, Nice vision there by Palma of FEU, the rookie, the tall young lady, to find that open space for that point. Pero it's still a 6-point deficit, 17 serving 23. Set number 2. Dadang. That puts NU at set point here in set number 2.
Credit half that point to Perez for reaching so high for that quick hit for Dadang.
And again, if you're FEU, Dadang has rarely gotten a touch on the offensive end. Puro depensa lang si Dadang, pero binigyan din siya ni Perez just to give everybody a touch. Again, to be unpredictable and confuse the defense. Dawson unable to get it across the net. So another easy set para sa NU in this match. 25-11, 25-17. NU with just one set to close this one out against FEU. Look at the handiwork of National University leading 2-0 against FEU. Ito po yung mga highlights.
Well, once again, Eric, NU Bulldogs just total control, full control of this game. Second set, we saw them that better movement actually from the NU Lady Bulldogs in offense and in defense. Nandun yung blocking, and you could see yung firepower nila was coming from everywhere. And even experimenting with combination plays. Dadang also having her share. And on the other side, FEU still parang stunned by what's happening and still not getting their groove back. As we see the numbers, NU having just 3 more attack points from FEU. But the blocking department, once again, NU having 2 more at 3 and 1 for FEU. Service aces pareho lang kanina, NU having 2. Yung errors naman, ticket lang. But of course, FEU cannot afford to have so many errors, so much errors if they want to win this against the Lady Bulldogs.
There is a point in time in set number 2 where naging medyo uber-relaxed itong National University and just threw in a bunch of errors pero FEU still unable to capitalize on that opportunity.
Yeah, we were waiting for that na parang, oh, ayan na, chance na for FEU just to, get within or at least equal NU on that part of the game. Pero wala, hindi rin talaga nakahabol. So NU was just keeping the lead.
National University on the brink of winning this in straight sets. So all they need is this third set if they can, while of course for new head coach Kid Santos of FEU, they're just hoping that they can extend this to maybe a 4-setter or win it in a 5-setter. Giselle Perez, or Ivy Giselle Perez, back in the ball game after an injury to her thumb early on in the season. So nakaka-relax ang si Coach Francis Vicente. His main setter is back on the floor. Great compliment for the likes of Pablo, Santiago, Urdas.
Na bad timing siya dun nung wala si Perez. 2 big games.
And you can see what NU can do with the full complement of its players on the floor. For FEU, still a huge disconnect between each player, especially sa kanilang depensa. Yun yung pinapoint out kanina ni Coach Kid Santos, na receive na lang, rumeceive lang tayo na maayos. Hindi tayo makaka-opensa, kundi tayo makaka-receive.
Because that's the basic of it all. You have to start with a really good first ball. So, si Giselle C naman, very reliable. Basta itaas mo lang yan, first ball na yan. Bibigay niya yan sa mga spikers.
Dadang caught the net on her way down. So, napakalaking regalo para sa FEU to start set number 3. Ito, kitang-kita nyo yung kamay.
Tinitara yung net.
Net.
Tumunog narinig ko.
Nadinig ko. Sintonado nga lang, pero tumunog. So, 2 straight points make that 3 straight points.
From the errors.
From the errors
yes,
na NU para sa FEU. Now, this is a gift you don't give away. Really take advantage of this. 3-0 FEU. And they didn't have to even move a muscle for these points. They didn't have to try anything. Nepomuceno rejected. Solid block by Palma. That's what she's been there since the beginning of this season, is solid defense talaga, because she's a big girl who can jump right in front.
Well, dun siya sinimula ni Coach Nes, really, because she wasn't, yung volleyball level niya, yung volleyball skills niya wasn't that much when she started. So, ang pinili nila sa kanya is for blocking, or yun ang unang tinuro ni Coach Nes.
That's what she does best, pero a service error para kay C gives the first point of NU. Let's go to Judy Sarrell.
Hindi na maitago ni Coach Kid ang galit niya sa mga nangyayari ngayon sa Lady Tamaraw. Sinabi niya na humahabol nga sila, pero nagkakamali din naman agad. Though we can feel the desire of the Lady Tams to win today, their performance is still not enough. Coach Kid also told them to help one another inside the court. Sabi niya, hirap na yung setter natin, tulungan naman natin. I-correct natin yung wrong procedures at matutong mag-isip at lumaban kayo. Eric?
Thank you, Judy. Yun nga pinag-uusapan natin, Moji. Hirap pa talaga si Giselle. She's been trying to do everything because she can't receive and set all by herself, obviously.
Yes.
I mean, she can only touch the ball once in one single play. So kailangan somebody has to receive for them in order for Giselle to set up the offense. 2 straight points para dito sa NU.
All right, into the net. Kay Nepomuceno. And, FEU should build up on these errors of NU.
That's the only way they can win here. Get their confidence back up. Because it's really, we've seen dito sa ligang to, it's not because you're tall, it's not because you're so strong you can win. At nakita natin kung paano tinalo ng Adamson ang NU in the first game of the season.
Yep.
And Adamson pretty much has the same, Adamson players have the same body type as FEU, basically.
Right.
Walang matangkad masyado, walang malakas masyado.
Total team effort. And then again, mostly that is because of their defense.
Exactly.
Yun yung foundation nila.
Yun yung calling card ng Adamson is the floor defense. As you take a look at Pablo.
Just too many errors coming from the Lady Bulldogs. So now FEU doubling the output of the Lady Bulldogs.
6 serving 3. The first time we've seen FEU have a comfortable lead here, but obviously it's still very early in the set to even predict anything. And ito nga yung binabanggit ni Coach Kid Santos, ano, humahabol tayo, or in this case, lamang tayo, pero nag-errors din tayo on a very easy serve. So they really can't get their rhythm on. No? Hindi sila makakuha ng tuloy-tuloy na puntos. Momentum.
Because they break it on their own, diba?
Exactly. And yung error na yon gives NU momentum, and there is a good block by Santiago at the net. From being down by 3, NU is within 1, 5 serving 6, set number 3. Also with a 2-0 advantage. Pasas. Perez to Ordaz, free ball. A rare one para sa FEU. Nice play. It may not have been perfect, pero for that purpose alone, na-involved nila si Gwyneth Eulalio.
And Eulalio was going for a running hit. Medyo kinapush ng konti, went for a push, and got the point.
So first point of the offense, nakita natin para sa FEU dun. 7 serving 5. Nice serve from Rojas. Ordaz. That didn't cross the net. Point para sa FEU again. 8-5 FEU for the first time in this match. Takes us to the first technical timeout. Kit Kat break muna. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. National University find themselves staring up to FEU. They trail by 3 here, but mostly because of their errors, unforced errors on the serve and on the attack. Is it a case of, again, NU getting very, very relaxed as they have an edge in this game?
Once again, yan na naman yung greatest fear ni Coach Francis Vicente. So, yung attitude, yung winning attitude nitong Lady Bulldog. Yun lagi yung question eh. Okay, you win the first 2 sets, but it's not yet over. You have to finish the game, and you have to have that same intensity and that same killer instinct. Kasi lakas-lakas ng first and diba? First and second set. Mas mafe-feel mo yung dwindling of that aggressiveness.
Better defense on the floor by FEU here. Smart job by Giselle C. Beautiful play, and you can see now kung anong kakayahan ni Giselle C. when she has options, because hindi siya hirap humabol sa bola after the first reception.
Well, yun ang biggest asset ng FEU is they have Giselle C. as a setter. Sabi ko sa'yo, itaas mo lang yung bola on the first one, she will make ways on where she knows where to give that ball o paano niya ibibigay. But again, she will need that first ball. Kung mabigay mo perfectly, I'm pretty sure she can give it yung best option, diba? Pwedeng mag-combination play, diba? Pwedeng mag-quick set.
But the rookie Ordaz scoring a point and breaking that momentum again. Let's go to Apple David.
Eric and Mosey, before the start of this match, I asked Coach Francis what are his plans for today's game, and he said to finish this game in 3 sets. And before the start of this 3rd set, Coach Francis asked again his players, is this the last set? The girls answered yes. Then he replied, prove it. Looks like Coach Francis and the Lady Bulldogs are close to fulfilling their goal, at least for this game. But they have to earn it, because FEU will not give the win easily. He pointed out, dahil sa errors natin, kaya nakakapuntos yung kalaban. Remember, kalaban natin sila, kaya wag natin silang tulungan makapuntos. Lastly, Lady Bulldogs can't afford to relax. Coach Francis urges them to show the same intensity as they did in the first 2 sets. Eric?
All right, thanks, Apple. Well, that's not the way this set started, for sure. Because namigay ng puntos itong NU to start set number 3. Contrary to that report, of course. Pero, yun nga, nagsalita ang Lady Bulldogs. This is going to be the last set. Yun ang sagot nila. Sabi lang ni Coach, prove it.
Kaya nga, si Coach Francis, china-challenge na yung whatever. Diba? Whatever clicks for the girls. Ginagawa niya ng lahat because that has really been their problem. Yung mga situations like yung very tight situations at the end of each set, yung mga ganyan. So, that's of course something that they will learn. Because Kumbaga ang NU ngayon pa lang sila naka-experience ng ang lakas-lakas ng team nila.
I mean, like yung situation ay balik natin sa situation against Ateneo ng NU. They won first 2 sets, third set they were leading, they were close to winning it all.
Yes.
Pero yun nga, I guess hindi nila natapos the way they wanted it to, and akala nila kaya nila sa fourth, sa fifth, but Ateneo turned it around and won 3, 4, 5 to win the match.
And again, that tells a lot of experience, di ba, for Ateneo, and again, inexperience for the Lady Bulldogs naman on their part, because biro mo, you had all those chances from the third set to get that game.
Okay, that's why we're trying to put perspective on that question na inilabas ni Coach Francis Vicente. Ano ang last set? Itong set na to, because that was also the same situation against Ateneo.
And it seems, yun na nga, nahihirapan din sila to recover from yung mga ganung situations when they lose the game. In fact, ako lang personally, I think they brought that to that DLSU game. So, ang dali nila, ang bilis ng game na yun.
Yes.
Really wasn't the
Parang
same Lady Bulldogs.
Pinindan nila yung pagkatalong yun, ano? 3-point lead para sa FEU here. Better defense, better offense as well for the Lady Tamaraos. Perez chasing after that one. Underhand set para kay Pablo. Overshoots the mark too wide. Great play by FEU. Napatawag ng timeout si Coach Francis Vicente. He doesn't like what he sees. This is not the type of answer that he's getting from the girls. Let's listen in.
Isa lang ang pumunta dito sa depensa. Lahat kayo inaabangan nyo cross court. Okay? Si Jen dapat kumilos ka na rito sa zone 1. Huwag mo hintayin pumalo. Okay? Pagkatapos yung block natin, ang bagal natin kumilos. Hinahayaan lang natin silang pumalo ng pumalo. Hindi pwede yung ganon. Laki nyo yung bola sa ibabaw ng net. Apat, kapit. Basahin ninyo. 4 lang yan. National. Dikit na eh. Pinalayo nyo pa.
Coach Vicente, of course, very wary about, napag-usapan natin ni Mozy kanina, and yung pagkatalo sa Ateneo, which happened in this sort of same setting.
Ito yun, this is the moment. Yeah, you can sense that si Coach Francis is trying to remain cool, pero napa-timeout na siya even before the second technical timeout.
And a poor reception there, galing kay Kai Nepomuceno on the Basa serve. Siguro naiisip-isip ni Coach Vicente ngayon, ano ba nangyayari? Parang deja vu to ah.
Huwag naman. Kaya ginagawa niya na timeout na kagad. So, let's see.
So far, it hasn't worked, and it doesn't continue to work as the reception has not been there for NU.
And again, yung aggressiveness that we were talking about in the first 2 sets, wala na naman, di mo na naman nakikita dito sa third set. While FEU, yan naman ang yung errors na ganyan na hindi kailangan ni Coach Kid. Sayang kasi.
That momentum was there.
But then again, they're up by 5 in this third set. A set, of course, that FEU needs.
The damage has been done. If you're FEU, just continue good volleyball play on the floor. They're up by 5, 10 serving 15. Palma. Reyes with a good reception there. Donut sa gitna ng depensa ng FEU.
Right smack in the middle.
Nagkatingin na sila. That's the problem para sa FEU. Like, they don't even know sino ba ang pupunta kung saan.
Yung coaches nga would rather see na nag-uuntugan kayo to get that ball.
Kesa walang lumapit.
Kesa magtinginan.
11 serving 15.
And Perez has been having a hard time in the service, on the service line.
But it's her first game back, so maybe she's just adjusting to the fast pace of this match. 16-11, FEU on top in set number 3. Kit Kat break. Get ready for what's next. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. On the left side of your screens, installed today as head coach of the Lady Tamaraos in Nes Pamilar's stead. Lost his first 2 sets, pero looking good here in set number 3. They're up 16-11 against National University. Seems like Lady Tamaraos finally responding. Giselle C. has had a really tough time in the first 2 sets, but she's getting better reception from her teammates now and is able to set it up offensively para sa FEU. Nice tip by Kyle Nepomuceno.
So now it's just a 4-point lead for FEU. Dapat ang FEU should hang on to this lead. Take care of this lead.
Again, butas sa depensa ng FEU. Nobody behind the blockers as ito, really, NU having a tough time, you know, putting that focus on finishing matches.
That's right.
You're up 2 sets, third set, you should be able to finish it off, pero they really can't develop that killer instinct.
You just have to maintain that yung aggressiveness that you had in the first 2 sets. Nahihirapan sila yung i-continue to at least yung to finish the game, di ba?
Pero the rookie Palma with an error on the serve. Ito yung ayaw na ayaw ni Coach Santos.
Sayang kasi, di ba? Especially
Nakakuha ka
that
na
you're
ng
up
libreng
by,
point.
yeah.
Nagbigay ka rin. Major Rojas. Nice. Cut shot from the corner. Just a slicing hit para kay Rojas away from all of the defenders ng National University. So back to a 5-point lead. Vargas, another one of those Lady Tamaraos prone to service errors, pero she made sure that time.
Jen Reyes with a rare reception error.
I was about to say one of the most dependable liberos, Jenlyn Reyes, unable to receive there. Napatawag ng timeout si Coach Vicente. Let's listen in.
Service, ba't ikaw sumisiksik ka dito? Siya lang ba mag-receive? Matras ka doon, pumunta ka doon. Nasa opensa ka agad ang isip ninyo eh. Paano kayo makaka-opensa kung wala kayo receive? Hindi naman gano'n ang receive pattern natin sa ensayo, tapos babaguhin nyo. Isipin nyo doon galing oh. Bakit papasok kayo dito? Nasaan? Wala na akong time out.
Coach Vicente. Coach, wala na akong time.
Nakikiusap na eh.
Ayoko, wala na akong may tatawag. Ito na yon. Kung di nyo pa ayusin, mag-4th set pa tayo.
Kasi nga, di ba, we were actually commenting, yung pattern nila was really working so well, like a well-oiled machine in the first and the second set. Biglang mo third set, wala.
Wala na.
Siyempre, kahit ako naman coach ka, parang anong nangyari, di ba?
Ito, poor reception again para sa NU. Free ball. Muntik pang mawala para sa FEU, but they return another free ball. Here's Ordas.
Not enough.
And again, very evident na paulit-ulit. Yung depensa behind the blockers has never been there para sa FEU. Kaya naman, ang lakas ng loob mag-drop palagi ng NU because they know walang tutulong.
Coverage,
walang
yes.
coverage.
Or kulang yung coverage. Parang hindi sila confident dun sa defense nila.
Basas.
With
the left hand, Santiago, wala.
Wanted to dunk that volleyball, but wala, net block.
2014. Take a look here. Medyo napataas eh. She's a right-handed player pero napataas, so she had to use the left. Hindi umabot. So a 6-point comfortable lead para sa FEU here. Good serve. Not a good reception para kay Nepomuceno. Ordas with a tip. Better coverage this time by NU. And
beautiful
Basas
spot.
scores.
What a spot for Basas. Very simple volleyball.
Well, we said she may not look like the strongest player, but she knows where to put that ball. Right in the corner kung saan walang depensa. 21 serving 14. Another solid serve by Rojas. Again, not a good reception para sa NU. Basas again. Basas scores! What a play and what a third set for Maritoni Basas.
And this time, challenging the blockers of NU with Dindin Santiago
Fearless.
and Perez on that two-man block.
Such a fearless player is Basas. 22 serving 14. Better reception. Perez just pushes it on the second touch. Perez, Santiago, Agno, great defense.
Vargas, not enough power on that third ball, but FEU still up.
Yeah, they only need just 3 points para sa FEU to win this set while habulin ng NU 7. So really, huge favor para sa FEU right now, yung situation na to. But a decisive coaching change made by Kid Santos here.
Yes.
Pinasok si Baniel in favor of
Yes.
Giselle C, on this
For-
very crucial part of the set.
That's right.
Well, obviously he
my-
knows something we
ito
don't.
sabihin ko sana may money's on Coach Kid. So,
we won't
just
question.
too much volleyball
We won't
under his
question
belt.
that.
Yes. NU scores one and cutting that lead of FEU, but still a mountain to climb for them. Pero hindi pa naman tapos.
Very good server. Itong si Dindin Santiago. In fact, let me just check the statistics here. She's ranked very high sa serving. Actually, she ranked number 1. Best
Very
server.
high.
Very high. Basas.
Oh,
Right on
and
the line. Wow, Basas is on a zone right now.
that's right. And you know, you can see here that she varies the angles of her hits. Diba? Kanina down the line, challenged the blocker, now going cross court. Reading the defense of the NU Bulldogs. Ang hirap nun because they have tall blockers.
What you're wondering is, where was Basas in the first 2 sets, no?
Hindi,
Basas.
sabi ko sa'yo, yun yung nangangapa eh. You sense that nandun sila, it's still the same team. Pero yung parang naninibago lang ng sandali. So just in time, mukhang nakakahabol tong FEU getting their groove back just in time for this third set.
Ordas, 17 serving 23.
Oh,
Dadang over reception on the part of FEU.
Dadang just taking that present.
This is going to be a huge feather on the cap of NU if they come back
That's right.
in this set, because they have never been known so far to be a comeback team, especially in really crunch time situation,
Well, in fact, yun nga yung Waterloo nila. If there's on, diba?
They were
Oh,
down by as much as 7 points, pero eto nga, lumalaban sila pabalik. Napatawag ng timeout. Si Coach Kid Santos will listen to FEU.
May, palo! In-over mo. In-over mo na gano'n. Sabi ko sa inyo, pagbalik sa atin ng kanyon. Pinasok ka para hindi mag-set lang, dumipensa ka. Eh sa'yo dumating yung unang bola, di ba? Natas mo may mag-set nun, anak. Kunin mo first ball kung makukuha yung first ball.
Go for last
Okay.
tayo, go for last.
Oh, go for last. Isa lang yan, isa receive lang. Isa receive lang. Pag napatay, papasok na si Rose. Pasok na service, anak, ha? Sige, let's go. Kaya yan, Rose, receive.
There's more confidence sa boses ni Coach Santos and the players as well.
Saka sinagot ka niya, bakit pinasok si Baniel? Yung pala for defense.
Defense,
eh. Oo, kasi mukhang nata-target itong si Giselle nung spikers ng NU.
So good reception here will put FEU in a good position. Perez from the back row. That is wide. Oh, actually on the line. I'm sorry.
Point goes to the Lady Bulldogs.
A huge fight back, and this Coach Kid Santos cannot wait any longer. Binalik si Giselle C on the floor along with Majorie Rojas because nawala yung opensa niya.
Yes.
Na lumabas si Giselle C.
And what was happening was, nabibigyan pa ng easy balls and free balls ang NU.
Yung nga sabi niya, pag bumalik sa atin, kanyon yan. Pablo hammering that one in.
That's the lesson there. Palma giving an easy ball to NU. Once again, NU going back with yung kanyon na sinasabi ni Coach Kid Santos.
Nisigaw si Coach Kid right now, screaming at Palma, bakit hindi mo pinalo? 21-23. NU just within 2. Agno sets it up. Vargas can't hit it above the net. Perez. Here's Pablo with so much confidence in her game right now, and she scores again. Napatawag uli ng timeout si Coach Santos. His final timeout as well, as NU is within 1. Let's listen to
Receive
FEU.
natin, nasa gitna lang eh. Bumalik na naman yung receive natin, nasa gitna. Ross, tulak mo ng konti receive mo. Ay nasa gitna, hindi tayo makaka-atake nun. Remy, may isang nasetan, hinalagbog ba, alam mamla. Okay ka mo, let's go. Pag mapalo tayo, coverage mo lang, baka bumalik ang bola. Kaya natin yan. Sige. Magpatay lang. Oh, receive lang ha, receive.
What you're seeing here is FEU crumbling against the pressure of winning set number 3 against National University. And National University, on the other hand, responding to the pressure, down by as much as 7 points.
Yes.
Fighting back.
And then this situation is what Coach Francis wants, di ba? Ito yung gusto niyang makita, matest yung mga Lady Bulldogs if they can overcome yung adversity as this time passes. Throwing that away and throwing the lead as well.
And from leading by 23-16, 23 all na tayo. And NU with a golden opportunity to win it all.
And what was really going for NU is that they did not commit an error, diba? Which they were committing a lot in the start of this
That's
set.
true. That's true. Perez back row set.
Oh, and it's Dindin Santiago still gets the line and gets the point. Well, Coach Kidd saying it was already out.
But the call by the first referee is in. So National University match point here. That's 9 straight points for NU from being down 23-16. 24-23 now.
Overreaching violation will be called on Dadang. Over-eager to get that last point.
Big mistake for Dadang, and now 24 all. A new lease on life para sa FEU. Now, Vargas, ito yung sinasabi ni Coach Santos. Vargas is
Nasa harap na.
nasa harap na. Pwede na siyang pumalo. They've been waiting for this rotation. Perez. Pablo has had the hot hand, but a good save by C. Vargas. Yes!
Oh! And even not in the right position to take that ball, getting it sideways. Still Vargas gets that point, and FEU is at set point.
Intense look on the eyes of Basas. Great serve, great save as well. Pablo, better floor defense by FEU. Impeccable. Free ball. They go to Pablo. Pablo! She knew what she had to do with that ball.
That's right. Once again, not even close. No one even close for FEU on that coverage after the block.
Matagal na talagang butas yan para sa
Kanina
FEU.
pa.
Oo. So 25 all, set number 3. FEU fighting for dear life.
And he has been choosing that yung sakit na yun ng FEU has had so much points from those open areas.
Perez looking for a target. Agno receiving. Kneeling set para kay C. Pablo, that's off. Again, set point para sa FEU.
Pablo with not enough spin on that hit.
You've got to be on the edge of your seat if you're an FEU fan dito.
That's right. Nakatayo na nga talaga yung iba.
C. To serve. Nepomuceno again. Yun yung butas palagi.
And still no antidote on that problem. No? Diba? Parang ito na lang yung moment na sandaling-sandali yun lang. Kukunin nila tong set na to. And yet, still, NU
And you can tell sa approach pa lang ni Nepomuceno.
Yes,
alam mo na, yun yung
one.
tira. Walang, hindi papalo, ipupush lang. Pero still, tulad nga sa Momosi, walang sabot, walang antidote.
Wala eh. Kahit Band-Aid remedy man lang eh, di ba? In these last few points eh, just to get this set.
Oh, not a good reception. This is going to be a free ball for NU.
And Dindin Santiago connects again on that quick hit.
So match point again, match point number 2 para sa make that number 3 for National University.
Second match point for National U.
Oh, Vargas not in the right position for the approach.
Nepomuceno, oh! Yun talaga ang sakit ng FEU and yun ang tumalo sa kanila dito.
Once again, NU playing it smart, getting the points from where they were really gassing it up. Dun tinapos. And a smart play from the Lady Bulldogs.
It's been the Achilles heel ng FEU and that's what killed them in the end. That spot, that hole behind the blockers. 3-set win by National University against FEU, 25-11, 25-17, and 28-26. We'll be back to dish out the individual awards right after these. That win by National University over FEU, and tulad nga nabanggit mo, Mosey, it couldn't have been written down if it was a script, because gantong-ganto yung gusto mangyari ni Coach Francis Vicente na matest sila in the final set and then come back to win it all.
Yeah, because it has happened too many na hindi ganito yung nagiging resulta. In fact, baliktad, no? Na hindi nila na-challenge niyo yung sarili nila to close it in 3 sets. In fact, natalo pa nga sila sa Ateneo because of that. But finally, now the Lady Bulldogs closing it and winning it in 3 sets na in a manner na down sila by a lot, mga 7 points. 7 points down in the 3rd set. So it is really something, a test of character.
That's true.
For the Lady Bulldogs. And ito nga yung result na, of course, Coach Francis wanted.
Our best player right now is with Apple David.
Ng FEU during the 3rd set at muntik pa nila kayong maisan. Ano tumatakbo sa utak mo dati?
Siguro po, nagpahinga po kami sa 3rd set and then po,
So, anong sinabi sa inyo ni Coach para finally ma-close out nyo in just 3 sets yung game?
sabi kasi ng coach namin, gamit namin yung utak namin para makapuntos po kami, tsaka relax lang daw kami.
So finally, alam ko may mga gusto kong batiyan, so go ahead, Pat.
Binabati ko pala yung family ko, Pablo, Alvaro Villanueva. Binabati ko pala si Father Ricky Barayoga, sa Carilda Bartolo, tsaka si Christine Bartolo. Tsaka binabati ko pa yung pastor ko, Raul Marcos. Tsaka happy birthday pala kay Kuya Moylan.
Thank you, Myla, and congratulations, Eric.
All right, thank you, Apple. Congratulations to Myla, Pablo, and the rest of the Lady Bulldogs. What a great comeback in set number 3, down by as much as 7 in the crucial part of the set, 23-16.
Yes!
Pero they showed character and poise down the stretch to win it in a sweeping 3 sets. Games tomorrow, dito pa rin sa Arena in San Juan, starting at 2 p.m. Lady Maroons taking on the defending champions, Lady Spikers of De La Salle, while in the main event, the undefeated Lady Eagles of Ateneo take on the Lady Falcons of Adamson. A big happy birthday to Froilan Untalan of ABS-CBN Sports, and a great happy new year to all of you. In a first game today, USD winning in straight sets against UE, and in straight sets as well, showing us yung kanilang character and what they really are. Itong National University Lady Bulldogs winning against FEU with the new head coach, Kid Santos, today. Thanks to our director, Al Neri, producer, Malu Neri, for Judy Sarrell, Apple David, and my partner, Mosey Ravena. I'm Eric Tipan. Salamat sa panonood. More volleyball action tomorrow as we continue our coverage of the volleyball tournament of season 75 of the UAAP, hatid sa inyo ng ABS-CBN Sports.